Hey guys, it's been a while since I have done a video, so I just wanted to kind of touch base with you and update you on how things have changed for me in the last few months since I began Plexus. So if you know me personally, some of my closest friends and family know that I used to struggle with a lot of stomach aches and a lot of head pain or throbbing, sinus pressure, things like that behind my eyes and ears that would require medication on a weekly basis. So when talking about stomach aches, I used to find myself having a stomach ache that would either require me to feel like I needed to lay down, felt nauseous, felt just groggy and gross, and required medication either in the form of, a pill or a liquid, or more recently in essential oils as relief for that. So that used to happen to me about 2 to 4 times a week on average. And my husband will tell you that I never would leave the house without one of those remedies or more than one of those remedies in my purse. I wouldn't go to the grocery store. I wouldn't go out to eat. I wouldn't go to work. I had to have those things with me because I knew that it was bound to happen because that was my life. That was what I was living. Since I began Plexus the last week of February, I have not taken any relief in the form of medication or essential oils or any of that for stomach aches. Not once. No stomach cramps requiring medication, no nauseous feelings, no bloating, no heartburn, none of those things. That's a big deal for someone who was experiencing that numerous times a week. I used to have that safety net in my purse because I couldn't trust my body not to experience that. So that's huge. It's not just huge because I'm not experiencing it, but it's huge because of what I'm not putting in my body to help fix it. So medications offer temporary relief. And if you look at the back of your packaging for, if it's a liquid form or a capsule form of stomach relief medication, it says temporarily relieves the following symptoms. Again, it's temporary. That's like a Band-Aid for something that it's only going to last for so long, and then it wears off. It's not fixing the problem. So when I was experiencing those stomach aches that many times a week, I thought that was just my life. I thought, well, I'm just going to have to live like this. And that wasn't true. And I've realized that. And it's very, very reassuring and very freeing to feel like I can live my life without fear of stomach ache. So not only am I not putting those medications in my body, which we all can attest that long-term usage of over-the-counter or prescription medications are not good for your body. Like, our bodies aren't designed to run on those things for the long term. So it makes me feel better that I'm not having to put those things in my body. I've switched to essential oils for a lot of my relief of various things about a year ago. And that was great. That definitely made me feel like it was a much better, much more natural, much less harsh approach to finding some relief for those symptoms. But still, to not have to rely on those things, I still love them for the occasional. I still love my essential oils. But to not feel like I had to have them with me at all times, to not feel like if I forget these at home, I'm in trouble. That's a big deal for me. So that's huge. That's huge that my gut is obviously experiencing some positive health benefits here. The other thing that I used to deal with was sinus pressure or pain behind my eyes or throbbing in my head a couple times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, that I would be using either an essential oil blend or a cream or a capsule pain reliever to help deal with that type of frustrating experience, that type of pain that kind of can cripple you. Sometimes it was just like dull and nagging and annoying. And other times it would be, I need to go lay down. I need to take a nap. I've got to sleep this off. And I don't want to live like that. I don't know about you, but not fun. So stomach relief, obviously, like I said, is not something that I wanted to be reliant on medication for all the time. It's a temporary relief, and it's, again, a medication that I don't need synthetic meds in my system if not absolutely necessary. However, with the type of pain relief that you can get over the counter in a capsule form, the warnings on those types of products say things like, quote, may cause severe stomach bleeding. Why would I want to risk that if I don't have to? Why would I want to have stomach problems or pain relief issues for my, my head and that kind of thing on a regular basis that I'm medicating? Like, no thanks. They also recommended dosage on a very popular pain relief capsule that I used to use is 1 to 2 capsules every 4 to 6 hours as needed. So if I was having 2 to 3 headaches a week that required medication, which that's what I was experiencing, that's 104 capsules a year going into my system, into my body, that at minimum, that's 1 capsule each time I had a head pain. That's a lot. So, it's more likely that I was taking 2 at a time, or I would take 1 and then that pain would be still there or lingering hours later. And, later in the evening or the afternoon, I would take another. So you're talking more like 300 of these capsules that are, man-made medications in your system that have these warnings about long-term use. And that, again, it's just a Band-Aid. It's just temporary relief. It's not actually preventing any of these problems from being reoccurring. And that's what I was living. I was living a reoccurring cycle of discomfort and pain. And who wants to do that? So not me. I have not had a single stomach ache since I began Plexus the last week of February. In terms of head pain, I still do have some seasonal pain when Illinois weather moves in and we have changing weather patterns and, big drops in pressure. I have used no over-the-counter medication, no capsules, no creams, none of that. I have used my essential oils 6 times. 6 times since I began Plexus. That's huge. I was using those previously almost daily in some capacity or another. So that's a big deal for me. Not only am I saving money on not having to rely on these things, I'm not having to carry them with me, I'm not having to live in fear of when that next instance is going to occur. But I'm also saving my body. I'm only fueling my body and taking the best care of it possible. So those are the things that I have been experiencing. You know me personally, I wasn't looking for weight loss. I wasn't looking to get off of a ton of prescription medications. I wasn't looking for a quick fix or a magic pill or anything like that. I didn't realize that by healing my gut and taking care of my body from the internal, even though we eat very clean and we're very active people, modern day practices don't necessarily mean you're getting all the nutrients and minerals that you need from your food. So when I kind of rethought how I was doing things and dug a little deeper and did a little more research, I realized, all right, I'm going to take this plunge, see what Plexus can do for me. And let me tell you, it's been amazing. So don't discredit the little things that you're feeling. You don't necessarily have to live with those for the rest of your life. Talk to me. I'd love to help you see what we can change in your life and what can make a big impact for you. Whether it's a big thing, whether it's a little thing, whether it's something you don't even realize. These products are changing people's lives. They're changing my life. They're changing plenty of my friends and family's lives. And I'm forever grateful. So that's where we're at now, at least for me. And I hope to talk to you guys again soon. So thank you for listening. Thank you for all your support and encouragement. And have a great day.